Thank you. I didn't want. Welcome to a Call of Duty gun spotlight. This time we're going to present you the Fennec, the latest addition to the Call of Duty weapon arsenal, a new SMG to rival the Mp5. The Fennec is a very mobile SMG with an insane fire rate. Feels like it shoots 10 times as fast as the Mp5 would do, which is at the same time also the greatest weakness of the Fennec. Because if you slide around a corner and pump your bullets in, as you see, that's like half a max straight away. But what if your opponent is slightly to the left? The Fennec has a crazy quick ADS speed. It just comes in. Especially when you're also sliding, running, zipping, jumping corners, going ADS. It does everything the Mp5 can do. Especially the very high fire rate that might actually be performing better than the Mp5. If someone is in front of you, close, just entering your building like, what up? You're gonna be just shredding him into pieces in mere milliseconds. One mag of the Fennec is enough to drop like 2 people. And then comes quite one of the problems of the Fennec, the reload. He comes in the building, brah, 1 Jimmy down. Second Jimmy comes, brah, 2nd Jimmy down. 3rd Jimmy comes, you're panicking, you start to reload. And the very important part, you gotta wait until the very moment until it clicks in. There's really this second where you already feel like, oh, the magazine is in, I can move, I can slide. No, you gotta wait for the sound. Let's look at the recoil of a complete unequipped Fennec. As you can see, 25 bullets obviously doesn't really have a lot of recoil. You go straight up, and that's due to the extreme high fire rate of the gun. Trying to control this on a close quarter, not really complicated. You're there, you're on it. As soon as you go a little bit further away, well, then we're talking. It doesn't matter what you do to control. There is definitely more spread just through high fire rate and range. Base recoil of a fully attached Fennec. With the 40 bullets, there's obviously even more vertical recoil because you're spraying longer. It slightly tilts to the left. Same distance, control. Lets itself control very nicely, but as you can see, there's still some bumpers to the left. Now let's go for a bit more distance. On distance, the spread is higher again, but not like, oh my goodness, I won't hit a single shot. As you notice though, the gun wants to be used inside. Close quarters, here. That's where it wants to be used. The Fennec itself is a very fun gun. Its biggest weakness is, and its biggest strength, the fire rate. Because once you start shooting and you miss your target, half the mag is already going to be gone. I mean, you enter a building, you think he's to the left, you want to spray the corner, but that was 10 bullets. Then you flick over to the next corner, but already another 10 bullets gone. I mean, the gun eats through ammunition like crazy. And especially if you actually miss your first, and then you gotta go for the next, can hurt. But if someone really walks up to you in a building and you slide around a corner and he's right in front of you, you just drop him like the fool he is. I would say this gun shreds harder people inside buildings than the Mp5. It just drops them like the fools they are to enter your kingdom, to come into your house, to try to fight you. You're gonna just slap them with the Fennec down. You're gonna make them cry for their mom on their PS4. You're gonna make them be like, it's happened again. I need the 144 hertz, mom. They got me. It was the mouse and keyboard player with his no recoil mouse and keyboard. Yeah, bullshit. On all seriousness, gun is a beast. Definitely, you will need certain attachments to make it work. Let's dive down to what you want to have on your Fennec. For me, the Fennec is a gun I want to use for quick traveling and inside a building for melting faces. What we're going to go for is the Dreadfall barrel. That has an integrated monolithic suppressor. It gives you damage range, recoil control, bullet velocity, and sound suppression at the same time. Yes, you have aim down, side speed minus, and you lose some movement speed, but the combination of the barrel plus the deadfall suppressor that you could usually put on up here is just beautiful. We have the 5 milliwatt laser for the hipfire accuracy, sprint to fire speed, where I like more the sprint to fire speed than actually the hipfire accuracy, because you're really going to be ADSing with the gun. Worst case scenario, you're going to hipfire. You can do the tag laser for even quicker ADS speeds, but I kind of tremendously like the sprint to fire speed you have here. On top of that, you go for no stock, which is a personal preference for the ultimate mobility. If you want to mix it up, there's a chance to try out the forge tag stock, or if you really don't like no stock, if you say, damn, that recoil can't handle it, there's your chance to go for rubberized or stippled grip tape. Same has sprint to fire speed, which might even be better, to be fair, than having a no stock, which gives the bonus movement speed and the aim down side speed. So that's personal preference, also playstyle preference, if you want to have the sprint to fire speed there or not. Plus the 40 round drum mag, that's out of question. Potentially also could choose sleight of hand if you want to. If you think 5 milliwatt laser, okay, I don't need the sprint to fire speed, sleight of hand for the quick reloads. Plus then the Merc foregrip, ultimate close quarter combat beast. You have the recoil control, you have the bonus hipfire accuracy, worst case scenario. It's just absolutely the shredder. All in all, to sum it up, I think the Fennec presents an opportunity to play instead of the Mp5. Right now I'm pairing the Fennec together with the Bruin MK5. Right now I'm pairing the Fennec with the Bruin MK9 VLK long range laser. You have the quick super sprint speed of the Fennec inside building fighting. And for everything outside building, whip out the Bruin long range, mid range, snipe long range shots, running people left to right, just Bruin though. Together perk-wise, double time, amped for the weapon swap. Personally, you can then long run go for Ghost or Overkill, whatever you've up. Personally, in the long run, you can then go for Ghost or Restock if you want to play with a heartbeat, or if you want to play with flashes / stuns. I hope you like this gun spotlight. The Fennec is definitely one great addition to the Call of Duty guns. We're also going to be covering the new Galil, the AR-56 Amex gun. It's pretty good. It's a fun one. I haven't found the perfect use for it. Probably going to use it like a Grau paired with a sniper in the long run. We'll see about that. If you like this gun spotlight, definitely drop some comments below, like the channel, subscribe here, and tell me if I should do this for also the existing guns, or if we should just be sticking to the actual new guns. I kind of like to cover this. It's quite nice to see what a gun is capable of, what you can do with certain attachments, how you could alter the attachments to make the gun a little bit better. Personal pet peeve of me to present you guns like this. Have a wonderful good day, and see you in the war zone.